So you should be home about 1:30.
Who are they? All three.
Well, you'll be out of the hall at about 10:15. We have 3 one-act plays interspersed with some music. The first play is a play called Red Troupe. It deals with a dispute about land, turf bog, in fact. The second play is a very famous play by Lady Gregory, written about 90 years ago. It's called the Rising of the Moon. And the third play is a more modern piece entitled Crab View and Old Age, written by a playwright who we have used before here on the stage, Dennis Robinson. In between, we have got some musical pieces by various local artists. The half-time will last approximately 15 minutes. At that stage, I understand that the Miller Bar will be open. Raffle tickets will be on sale during that period. The prices will be £25, £15 and £10. Tickets are £10 each, 10 for a pound. The half-time will be at the end of the second play, and after Angela Jackson will sing a song. She will sing the song after the end of the second play, and that will signal the half-time interval. And as I said, we will have 50 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it.
I was wondering, would you if we stopped and take you over to the market?
queer taste in the tea without a drop of milk in it.
Surely. Did you bring a vessel with you?
No, I did not indeed, because, says I to myself, if I bring a big vessel, she will not let, and if I bring a wee vessel, she will not let. So I leave it to yourself, Mrs. Burke, and may God be good to you as you may be to me.
There. Sure, I wouldn't grudge down in the poor little pensions officers.
Oh no, glory be to God, I would not indeed. Where's himself this day?
Martin's at the crossroads down to Ballet.
He'll be waiting someone then.
She's waiting for the agent and the engineer from Athenry this day.
The engine? Are they for settling the dispute between you and Flanagan? Well, Father Nolan says it was about to settle it, surely.
Sure, what call is it for a man to settle it? Isn't it mine and always will be the time is done?
Flanagan told me that when his father bought the holding next to you, he was given a promise of trouble in the bog below you. And showed it in the map of the rent office.
The other right itself. Isn't it strange you will my father was dead and buried? But we know Flanagan trampling in our lands. It's not on my lands to do disasters and carts will be covered.
It's the maps will settle it, surely. Isn't it by the maps that all the great lords and ladies holding on to their estates and buying and selling of them?
There'll be no Flanagan trampling in our lands.
The shoppers that come here 10 years ago were telling me that they were looking for an acre of land that's missed from the map of the county Galway, and it's the biggest county in Ireland. And where do you think they found it? In John Hafferty's Perry's. And it was this day they were coming, Mary Burke.
He got a letter 2 days ago from the agent that they were setting out Flanagan's Turbury this very day.
Boy, isn't it a queer thing? Have hard words and fighting but down. And a little scrubbing of a map to be doing it all. And it's fine torp entirely that the house is for. Black stone torp. And it glows red. Torp and dispute glows red to say.
Do you not be called a disputed turf? She was none but herself with the right to it.
I will not be disputing you, Mary Burke. You see this?
I was wondering what you had conceived in it.
It's many's the beg the supper gave me. When I was a young fella, not feared of bubbles and drink.
What the butt of a gun is he sticking in it?
And nothing, that's what it is. I'm leaving it with you, Mrs. Burke. I'm afraid of the sergeant. It's many's the beg the supper you gave me.
Sure, I only did what was neighbourly.
Well, getting it done out, man, I am, in near blank. I know less is paid this year, and the sergeant in his ear for the sound of it. It's a matter to get it all here, or a top, or a passing down in the corn.
I'll tell him so. Is it loaded?
It is. Let you not be feared. Keep it by you in the corner. I'm feared the sergeant. God bless you, a steady heart and open hand that you always had to the poor.
Sure, only did what was neighbourly, John.
Would that be himself down yonder with the band?
Where?
Down by the packet they are.
It's himself, surely. He never came this way.
It's down by Flanagan's for evening and come. And they have spades with them, and they're saddling and so. Well, I bid you the time of day, Mary Burke, and may you be at no loss by them down yonder.
If you pass by them, tell Martin not to be long in coming.
I will so.
Maybe the men will be coming this way and they tired and hungry. I'll get a drop for them so.
You're a twisted, robbing, blackguard, Flanagan.
It's himself, surely. He's a man always had his temper handy.
And the fire have cut a sword and turf on him. Yeah!
It's Martin's wrong, surely. What are you laughing at him for, Mike Flanagan?
Let You be shutting the door on yourself, Martin, working your wife, and not be breaking the law.
Sit down, man. You're all a fever. What have they been doing on you?
Doing on me. It's the greatest wrong in the world they've been doing on me. Split me big stone bank in two, and give Flanagan the big half, and left me the near half drowned in water. Now dirty red turf they've left me.
The far bank to you.
Aye, that far bank woman. And they give him the one at the end of the land there. The one I was meaning when it was cut for a bit of a bog garden and pasture next to Haggard.
And is it letting that go you'd be?
Wasn't it given this day by the engineer and the agent according to the map? And they had Flanagan come and mark it with a spade, where I refused them the use of mine. And they warned me not to be touching a sod of turf in it.
And you'd be letting go the land that my father and my father's father had from time began. That was part of my fortune to you.
It's not my fault the way it is.
What's it then? And allow you in the rent.
Allowing their rent, is it? Sure, they said that either you nor your father never paid a penny for it.
Well, you can take it to the county court and the judge will give it back to you, so.
Sure, isn't it on the map now and it can't be settled? They warned me not to be going to the law and throwing me money after it like a fool.
I wish to God you'd told me, you fool soft crater. Nah, I suppose you must be right, Your Honour. I suppose the map must be right, Your Honour. Like you did at the county court when Flanagan won the right of way against you. Now he can be coming with a smile on his twisty face, knocking down the stones of the gaps would be in his road, on past the very door and on by the Haggard and on to the turf. Him and his sons and his asses and his carts, and them laughing and shouting and singing, and you in here appeared to say one word, and them tramping and
Who
trespassing.
said I was for letting them?
Oh, don't I know ye? Haven't I lived with you long enough now to know the kind of ye? Father Nolan says this and often to go again his reverend. For James had what he wanted, that and the legend. And now I see me own land slipping from an under us.
It's not my fault the way it is. Didn't I do and say all that I could?
Do you remember when you came over here to make the match? Do you remember my father coming out at you and stretching out his arms and saying, show me a girl's a fortune of a fine bank of turf like that. Stone turf, twice 10 spit steep, would keep the hearth burning for 100 years. And where's me stone turf now and me 100 years fire? Give away with your own soft-hearted slinking ways. They never see you stand up and fight for your wife and children. No, thank you very much, Your Honour. Thank you very much, Your Honour, for leaving us a bit. Did you think of me and my children and them was to come after us? Is to the Flanagans that be going now, begging a scraw to keep the purdies boiling?
Ah, what could I be doing more?
No, your left could be doing more. I wish to God I had my father here that never feared any man. Do you think the Flanagans would do the like on him? There never was a word about it till you came about the place and saw the kind you were.
Didn't the agent tell me himself this day that your father had as much right to that turf as the curlews that'd be flying over it?
And you'll be letting talk like that to close your mouth. Ah, but you think so. Let them tramp all over you. Let the Flanagans kick you in the gutter of a fair day. You with your gentleman's ways. Stepping aside and thanking them.
Ah, hold your accursed tongue, woman.
Good day to you both. Father would be glad to have a word of work there, Bart.
Can't you come in himself and be talking, or is he afeard of the house of the works?
It's not fair, he does. Nor myself neither, if any work to free. But he would be glad to have a word of himself there, Bart.
Yeah, go no now to talk to him. Let him come in himself here and be speaking.
It was for a civil word I come here, Mrs. Burke, because himself there is the bad man at heart that he's close to me. And if my father wanted to have a word of him apart, and not you there racing the heart out of him with that flaming ticker's cursed tongue of yours.
Would you, the poor man, be sitting there letting him talk about your wife like that?
I was thinking of Father Nolan.
Father Nolan.
And what he was saying about the disputes last Sunday from the altar. And I for the station that killed glass this night, and me sins waiting on me. Oh, God help me. Let there be no more bad blood between us this night, nor more sin.
It's an end of talking of done to your neck, surely.
God, if it's the good heart is in you, woman, it's the bitter word is hiding it from me. in there with the child. What is it you're wanting of me?
I want to talk straight to you, Martin Moore. Is it to be the pace between us? Say it out to me.
Isn't it all the one and same to your child now? You've got all you wanted. What need you be seeking more?
It's about a spread bank we'd be wanting. The said that we could ask you for it. You can give it or not as you please. Is it to be the civil word and the blades or black looks between us? Say it out to me.
There'll be no civil word between us, mate Flanagan. Is it coming on to my own land to slip? You're to spread your blasted turf. Is it not content you're with trampling your way across me meadows and spreading, making gaps in me ditches and spreading turf upon me banks, and you must be coming into me very house?
I come round into your house but to ask a civil question. Is it to be peace or war between us? And if it's to be war, well, I'll make you sorry for it.
Get you out of that door!
Ah, come the brack the little snap of a body you have between me two big wrists. If ever you told me here or anywhere else.
And you can take that word back with you and tell your wife and your children that all your connections are black scourge in the land. That is war, and bloody war it'll be between us. Let you be a fear to me from this day out.
A fear to you. Not the fog, the ditches were full of forts in a dark night, and them with red boards on their hands with ivy fear. So later when and where you may, I care not for ye. I have a right to ye, and the law ye, and what's more, these sons are going down to start facing off the bank today. So take ease and comfort to yourself with that. Come out and shout die, you and your wife, whore with her foul mouth under.
Martin Burke.
Where got you this?
John Heffernan left it and he was afeard the sergeant looking for the licence. Have a care, man, it's loaded.
Oh, it's a great weapon, surely. It'd scare or kill you, think there, woman.
Put it down, for the love of God. It's no way to be handling a gun the way you are.
You heard him with me.
It was Mike Flanagan.
Aye, wouldn't you know the big voice of him? He brat me between his two wrists with it.
Leave it down, for the love of God. Wouldn't enough the child sleep. It'll take the badness out of you the same as it did for me.
Do you think it's a badness awaiting you? What about tomorrow morning, when you'd be raised to see the Flanagans cutting turf upon your fine stone banks and trampling on your father's meadows? Eh, woman? I know you. You'd be coming at me with your bitter biting tongue and your scalding words and what your father would have done. And him outside raising a banter of hell. Oh, this night the Flanagans will fear me. This night you'll fear me. You'll fear to sleep in the same bed as me, with me gallows rope around my neck. Father, coming to hear them. Faith, I'll have them have a dread of my land. As a fiery flame, the lack of which no Flanagan so much as put his hand across a mirror, fearing it blasting wither him. I'll teach him and his breed to keep his bounds this side of damnation forever.
For the love of God, leave them be.
Hold on, big woman.
Yoo-hoo!
Let you all be a fear to me now, mate Flanagan.
It's the gallows you're going to make me a widow with, Martin Burke.
Do you come off that bank, mate Flanagan?
Well, do not fancy there, young Michael.
Before I blow your sound to hell!
Yoo-hoo!
Well, what up here in the bars?
There's a flight of steps here that leads down to the water. This place would need to be minded well. You might have friends waiting to bring a boat in. They might come in from the outside.
Well, put up the notice here in the bar.
Ah, you can put it up there. Chance of seeing him before he broke out of jail. They say he's a wonder, that is, he makes all the plans for the whole organisation. There's not another man in Ireland who broke jail the way he did. He must have friends among the jailers.
You know, £100 not enough reward for the government to be offering for a man like that. You know, I'm sure whatever man gets him in the force will get promotion.
Well, we have to do our duty in the force, haven't we? It's them that are up would be down and them that are down would be up if it wasn't for us. Hurry on now, there's plenty of other places for you to placard. And come back to me then when you're finished. You can bring the lantern. Don't be long now.
Well, Billy, we can't stop it, are you? You know, the government should have brought more police into the area for something as big as this. Well, anyhow, good luck to your watch.
£100 and promotion, sure. There must be a great deal of spending £100. It's a pity some honest man not to be the better of that.
Where are you going? Up here, Ballocks, here, Your Honour. I thought to sell some of these to the sailors.
Stop, didn't I tell you to stop? You can't go on there.
Oh, very well. It's a hard thing to be poor. All the words against the poor.
Who are you?
Ah, you'd be as wise as myself if I told you. But I don't mind. I'm one Jimmy Walsh, a ballad singer.
Jimmy Walsh? Don't know that name.
I should have known it well enough in Ennis. Were you ever in Ennis, Sergeant?
What brought you here?
Just to the size as I came. Thinking I might make a few bob here and there that'd give me supper. On the one train with the judges I came.
Well, if you came so far, you can go further, but you'll walk out of here.
Very well, I'll be just speaking on where I was going.
Come back. No one is leave to pass down those steps tonight.
Very well. I'll just sit on top of the steps there. To see will some sailor come and buy a ballad of me that'll give me supper. The devil late come back from the ship. As often as Solomon Court carried down the key in a handcart.
Move on. I won't have anyone lingering about those steps tonight.
Very well. It's the poor as the hard life. Maybe you like when you're set, Sergeant. Here's a good one now. The boys of Oxford. Now, what about this one? The pillar and the goat. No, you wouldn't like that one now. Here's a lovely song. The Rose of Tralee.
Move on.
Wait till
Move on.
Wait till you hear it. The pale moon was rising above the green mountain. The sun was declining beneath the blue sea. When I strayed with my love neath the pure crystal fountain that stands in the beautiful vale of Tralee. She was lovely and
Move on. Where are you going? You can't go that way. It's back to the town you have to go.
Sure, you told me to be going and I'm going.
Here, it's back to the town. That way. Be off with you. What are you stopping for?
Well, I think I know what you're waiting for, Sergeant.
What is that to you?
And I know well the man you're waiting for. I know him well. I'll be going.
Come back here. What sort is it?
Come back, I said, Sergeant. You want to have me killed?
Why do you say that?
Never mind. I wouldn't be in your shoes. The reward was 10 times as much. Not if it was 10 times as much.
Come back here. Come back. Where did you see him?
I saw him in my own place. And I can't declare. I tell you, you wouldn't like to be looking at him. You wouldn't want to be in the one place as him. There's not a weapon he doesn't know the use of. And as to the strength, well, his muscles is as hard as that board.
Is he as bad as that?
He is indeed.
Do you tell me so?
Well, there was a poor man on Earthless, a sergeant from Ballybourne. It was with a lump of stone he did it.
Well, I never heard that.
You wouldn't, Sergeant, sure. It's not everything gets into the papers. And there was a policeman, in plain clothes too. It was after the time of that attack on the police barracks at Kilmallock. There was moonlight, just like this, and by the waterside. And nothing was known for certain.
Do you tell me so? It's a terrible county to belong to.
That's so indeed. You might be standing here, looking down that way there, thinking he'd be coming up that side of the quay. And he'd be coming up that side there, and he'd be on you before you know where you were.
It's a whole lot of load of police who should have pretended to take a man like that.
Now, if you'd like me to stop along with you, I could be looking down over here, and I could be sitting up there in that barn.
And you know him well?
I'd know him a mile off, Sergeant.
But you wouldn't be wanting a share of the reward?
A man like me that has to be walking their roads and singing the fairs, to have them naming him that he took her award. You don't want me. I'd be safer in the town.
Well, you can stop.
Well, all right, Sergeant. You're not tired out, Sergeant, walking up and down the way you are.
Oh, if I'm tired, I'm used to it.
You made have hard work before you tonight yet. Take it easy when you can. There's plenty of room up here in the barn. You can see further from higher up.
Maybe so.
Do you much, Sergeant? Dry yourself. It'll quieten you down. Here's a match, but don't turn round. Take your eye off that key for the light again.
Never fear, I won't. It's a hard thing being in the force. Out knowing dangers, no thanks for it. And no choice but to be orders. Never ask for a man sent out into danger if you're a married man with a wife or family.
Oh, God save Ireland, say the heroes. God save Ireland, say we all. Whether on the gallows high or on the battlefield we die. Oh, what matter when for Ireland there we fall.
Stop that! Stop
God save Ireland.
Stop that! It's no strong to be singing these times.
Sergeant, I was only singing to keep me spirits up. It sings when I think of him, and him maybe creeping up with the key, maybe to get us.
Are you keeping a good look out there?
I am, and for no reward too. And I the bigger each it. But then, whenever I seen a man in trouble, I never could but help but try to get him out of it. What's that?
You'll get your reward in heaven.
I know that, Sergeant. It's my reward in life I'm worried about.
Well, we can sing it, it gives you more courage.
Ah, thanks, Sergeant. Oh, Paddy dear, and did you hear the news that's going round? The shamrock is forbidden by law to grow in any town.
You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. The shamrock is forbidden by law to grow on Irish ground. You were wrong in that.
Ah, that's right, Sergeant, so it is. I was wrong. The shamrock is forbidden by law to grow on Irish ground. The more up. Think of a man like you knowing a song like that.
Oh, there's many's a thing a man might know and have no wish for it.
I dare say, Sergeant, in your youth, you used to be sitting up on the wall, and other lads beside you, and you maybe singing the word of the green.
Oh, did then?
And the sham band vote.
Oh, did then?
And the green on the cape.
Aye, that was one of them.
And maybe the man you're looking for tonight used to be sitting on that same wall singing those same songs. It's a queer world.
Oh, it's only the lapping of the waves.
Queer word, Sergeant. Maybe it's the man you're looking for tonight that you used to be singing with long ago. That he'll be sending up to the dock today or tomorrow.
That's true indeed.
Hey, Sergeant, maybe all those years ago, when you had been singing, one of the boys had told you some plan to have. Some plan to free the country. Maybe you'd have joined with them. And maybe you should be in trouble now.
Well, who knows but I might, for I had a great spirit in those days.
Ah, it's a strange word, Sergeant. And as little any mother knows, when she sees her child crawling along the floor, what might happen to it then? Or who will be who then?
That's a queer thought indeed, and a true thought. Wait now till I figure it out. If it wasn't for the good sense I have, and the wife and family, and me joining the force the time I did, it might be myself would be hiding out there the night after breaking out of jail, and it might be himself that has got out of jail would be sitting up here where I am on this bar. And it might be myself would be breaking the law, and himself would be keeping the law. And it might be myself would be creeping up trying to put a bullet in his head or take up another stone the way you said he did. What's that?
It's nothing, Sergeant.
I thought it might be a boat. I had a notion there might be friends of his coming about to gain a boat.
Sergeant, I'm thinking it's with the people you were and not with the law you were when you were a young man.
Well, if I was foolish then, that day is gone.
Sergeant, I bet it comes into your head sometimes, in spite of your belt and your tunic, it would have been as well for you to follow Ireland.
It's no business of yours what I think.
Now, maybe, Sergeant, you'll be on the side of their country yet.
I have my duties and I know them. That was a boat! I hear the oars!
Oh, tell me, Sean O'Farrell, where the gathering is to be. In the old spot by the river, right well known.
Stop that, or I'll arrest you! That's the signal. You must not pass this way. Step further back. Who are you? You are no ballot singer.
You needn't ask who I am, that placard will tell you.
You're the man I'm looking for.
I am. There's a friend of mine below on a boat. He knows a safe place to bring me to.
It's a pity. You deceived me. You deceived me well.
I'm a friend of Ireland. There's £100 in me head.
It's a pity.
Will you let me pass, or must I make you let me?
I'm in the force. I will not let you pass.
I thought I'd do it with my tongue.
What is that? It's my comrades coming.
You won't betray me, the friend of Ireland.
And if the Gex escape this way, it'll not be unnoticed, they will.
Did anyone come this way?
No one?
No one at all.
No one at all.
But we had no orders to go back to the station, so we'll stay here, all you.
I don't want you, there's nothing for you to do here.
Let us come back here to watch you.
I'd sooner be alone. When anyone come this way and you's making all that talk, it's better for the place to be quiet.
Well, we'll leave you the lantern anyway.
I don't want to bring it with you.
You might want it, because the clouds are coming up, the darkness tonight, the soon before it's yet again. And I'll leave it here in the bar.
Bring it with you, no more talk. Bring it with you, no more talk.
You might want it, you know. I thought it might be a comfort to you. When I often have it there, I can be swinging it into all the wee dark corners, seeing everything. But puts me in mind of the fire through the bright lumps of the bog we're blazing up the chimney.
Be off, you using your lamp in the trees. What are you waiting for?
For me hat, of course. And my scarf. Well, good night, comrade. And thank you. You did me a good turn tonight, and I'm obliged to you. Maybe I'll be able to do the same for you. When the small rise up, and the big fall down, and we all change places with the rising of the moon.
100 pounds reward. £100. Am I as big a fool as what I think I am?
Shore. memories will never decay. No matter where I wander, no matter where I stay, I'll tread my footsteps home again on an Irish harvest day. I can see my dear old mother outside our cottage door, singing some old Irish songs I long to hear once more. I wonder if she's within with these kind words she might say. God bless you all and welcome home on this Irish harvest day. It's an Irish harvest day that's long since passed away. Beautiful memories will never decay. No matter where I wander, no matter where I stay, I'll tread my footsteps home again on an Irish harvest day. Everything has changed now, there's no one there no more. The roses are all dead and gone around our cottage door. The young ones are all scattered, the old ones passed away. There's no one there to greet me now on this Irish harvest day. It's an Irish harvest day that's long since passed away. Beautiful memories will never decay. No matter where I wander, no matter where I stay, I'll tread my footsteps home again on an Irish harvest day.
I'm simply not going to stand this any longer. We can't do anything. Yes, we can. Don't be ridiculous, Eileen. It's absurd for three healthy grown-up women to sit around helplessly while this sort of thing goes on. It must be put a stop to. You're here. How? By a little plain speaking. No, I hate plain speaking. There's a time when it's necessary. It's necessary now. Mother has simply got to learn to catch herself on. You talk as if she was something dreadful. Well, isn't she? Here we are, Sunday night. 3 young men to supper. Nice food, fire, music, comfortable chairs. 3 young girls. The talent of tempo. Question. Find the young man. Answer. In the kitchen with mother yet again. Washing the dish. Is it right? Is it fair? Is it decent? I don't think you're decent. Talking to young men like that, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I'm not a bit ashamed of myself. Surely we sisters can talk out straight to each other. It's not as if we're keen on these particular men. But someday, someone will come to the house that we do have an eye for. But we never get to know him. He never gets to know us. He'll be so busy listening to mother, helping mother, adoring mother, that he never noticed that mother has 3 daughters. Yes, it's simply not written up. And I believe that when mixed with any man I've ever met. But do we ever meet any men? We only ever see them in the distance with mother, that's all. I'm tired of looking at men through a telescope. I'll wait till the right man comes. Love at first sight and all that sort of thing. Well, I'm not going to trust to that. That's too chancy. No, I'm going to have it out with mother now. This very minute. Mother? Mother? Yes, Minnie? We want you for a minute. Can you come? Yes, dear, certainly. Why did you interrupt us? Surely it was just telling a funny story. I've never known him in better form, I suppose. We want to talk to you very seriously. Why? Something terrible happened. Nothing more dreadful than usual. Nothing more. Sit here. Now, Mother, will you please look at us? Look at you. Well, you're all very pretty. Here we are, your 3 daughters. I'm nearly 30. Eileen's 26, and Dolly's pushing 24. Don't you think it's time some of us got married? Well, I do hope you'll all get married when the right man comes along. And maybe he's already gone past. Where are tonight's young men? Where? Where are they? They're in the kitchen washing up. They'll be back in here in a few minutes. Yes, and they'll come back to you and sit by you and talk to you. And you'll sing songs with that aged Tommy Mims and talk poetry with Mr. Booth and tell better jokes than Charlie. They'll be as jealous as cats about you, and they'll dance attention on you, and they'll talk to us only when common politeness forces them to talk to us about you. And they'll tell us how wonderful you are, how charming, how young, how witty. But I left Gerald here. Didn't he tell you all how charming you were? Of course he didn't. And the manoeuvring you had to do to get him to stay at all. And then, all he could talk about was you. And then, he bolted. Literally bolted in less than 5 minutes. Nonsense. I don't even like your young men. I much prefer older men. They're my own age. Well, I never see you with them. Do you want me to fill the house with old fogies as you call them? I do my best to bring you together with these young men so that you get to know them better. And I try all during supper. Oh yes, you tried. You can talk about anything under the sun and make it interesting and amusing and attractive. But we can't. Not when you're there anyway. And you always are there. Or if you're not, the men aren't there either. Suppose we're not very clever or pretty or attractive. But if we were given even half a chance. Yes, that's what we want. A chance. Any kind of chance. But what can I do, girls? You could remind them sometime that you're old enough to be their mother. And that every dog has to stay. I wouldn't pretend to be a year younger than I am. I don't paint my face. I don't even powder my nose. I'm just a plain middle-aged widow. It's not as if I wanted to marry again or anything. Ha! Only you would, darling. Well, you want us to marry. Why shouldn't we want you to marry? You want to get rid of me. Not more than you wanted to get rid of us. Oh, no, Mother, we don't. I wanted plain speaking tonight, Mother. Yes, perhaps I was wrong. But when your father died, I tried to be everything to you. I tried to share your work and your play. I suppose that means now I have everything you have except your youth. And I have my experience. Maybe that makes up. And here we are. I can't you be thinking I'm standing in your way. I'll leave the faith briefly on. I'll go to bed. You can come in and say good night to me. I will not be asleep. Now, that's the sort of thing plain speaking always leads to. I think I'll go up there. I can't bear to see her going to bed at this early night. 9 o'clock, we can all be killed. You do nothing of the kind. You'll... Shh! Here they are.
Only one broken hot tonight, Mrs. Floyd. I thought you was
Here, Mr. Boo. You're washing who?
No, hanging.
Hanging?
Cups.
Oh, like, Charlie?
Far too much. I've lost them. Always on the go. I've told her 1,000 times.
And so have I.
And age waits half age of the night. Kids are so wonderful enough today. All the latest books in the newspapers that are a real fan. She goes to the football every Sunday, and how disgusted she was when Tampa went into the fourth division.
Of course, she's wonderful. But you haven't answered my question, Charlie. Cards or music?
Oh, not music. She mother's room right above us.
Cards. What shall we play? 25?
Oh, no, not 25. It's so noisy. So noisy.
No, I think it's rather brutal to play anything of the like. But we're laying it over our heads. You know, I believe one out of the home and leave the house absolutely quiet. Probably even our coffee this morning, sir.
Yes.
You're quite right. We have to go.
No, it's only a slight headache, I assure you.
Well, if she gets a good night's rest, she'll be as bright as rain in the morning. So we'll steal away.
Mr. Booth, she'll be vexed if you go.
We can't have that, Dolly. We must think of your mother's health before everything. I didn't know you were out. What's the matter?
It's nothing to make a fuss about. But I'm back in bed, I think. Minnie thinks so. But the light in my room is broken. The bulb must be gone. I want to get another.
I want you to tell me exactly what is the matter. Is it a headache?
Yes, but very slight.
And what else? You know, I'm not a medical student for nothing.
Just general tiredness and a feeling I want to be alone.
I thought so. I know exactly what put you right in an error.
What is it?
A wonderful stuff my mother uses. It's absolutely harmless. I've said it in a drop tonic. You know, I'll go home and get it for you.
No, I absolutely forbid you. It's just, you must remember, I'm not a young woman. I'm really rather older than any of you think. I'm not like all you young people here.
Rubbish. You're the youngest thing here.
But I am. What were you doing in 1965, Mr. Mims?
1965. I'm afraid I've no idea. I was born in 1970.
I was married in 1965. Now you see the difference there is between us.
How dreadfully old-fashioned it sounds. Mr. Booth.
Oh, to have lived through the swinging 60s. The Beatles. Stones. Mini skirts. Hot pants.
It was rather a wonderful time, you know. At least it's changed so now. Go back to it. Did I ever tell you about
Go on.
such a lovely person? I remember him well.
Go on.
Oh no, I was forgetting. I'm not well at all. The lamp, Charlie. Good night, everyone. Play cards if you want to. They won't disturb you.
Must you really go?
Yes, I really must.
You don't look ill.
I feel ill. I feel worse.
Oh, well, I'm off for Mother's Madison.
So sorry you should have troubled. Now, I don't want any more fuss made. Play cards. Do whatever you like. Thank you, Charlie. Good night, everyone.
And that news has gone with that stuff. Only for you, doctor. He's only a medical student, you know.
He's practically a doctor. He's only got some spelling to do.
Do sit down. And Dolly, you play some music. I want Mr. Mims to show me that new stuff. I can't get my feet round it. Will you, Mr. Mims?
Oh, no, I couldn't tonight. Have you got a hot water bottle?
Mother,
Yeah.
A hot water bottle in September?
This season's doesn't matter when you're ill. I'll go and fill her. I know where they are. I'll be back in less
coming here 3 times a week on a Sunday and hashing the football and taking all the pictures?
Neither are quite with her lives, are they?
But how stupid of me not to see it before. But I am terribly stupid, you know. I always think that when people are fond of me, that I'm not fond of them.
What's the matter, Charlie?
Sure, I'll have to go now, of course.
Charlie?
The thing your mother goes to bed at 9 o'clock just to avoid me.
Coloured ticket. The number is 719281. 719281. Code is 3DI. Back £25 to Yemen. It's another green coloured one. The number is 717318. 717318. 717318. Is this correct, Mr. Jonathan Murphy. So is Joe. You picked the white one, and the number is 762035. 762035.
Jim, you're having video now.